If you Google what to wear as a wedding officiant, you're likely going to get a bunch of advice for professional officiants. These are people who show up, perform the ceremony, and then leave. However, if you're watching this video, that's probably not you. You're a friend or family member, which means that you're staying for the reception and hitting the dance floor. You need a completely different outfit strategy, one that reads as professional and is slightly conservative during the ceremony, but also helps you feel confident and maybe even a little bit sexy when you hit the dance floor. So here's what actually works. Hi, I'm Katie. I'm the creator of Something Borrowed Ceremonies. I help first-time officiants, whether that's a friend or family member who got asked to officiate a wedding, those who are not professionals, actually feel ready when they get up there. And today we're talking fashion. Quick note before we get into it, I'm going to be talking about outfits for both men and women, but this can easily apply for anyone who doesn't identify with a particular gender. None of this is gendered prescriptively. It's about silhouettes and energy and what reads as leadership versus just as a guest of the wedding. Take what works for you and toss what doesn't. But with that, let's get into it. Okay, here's the single most important idea in this whole video. If you only remember one thing, remember this. You are not just a guest of the wedding. You are in a leadership position at this wedding. I know you're also a guest and you want to enjoy the wedding as a guest, but during the ceremony itself, you're the only person standing up there other than the couple. Every single guest is going to be looking at you for somewhere between 15 and 35 minutes. Additionally, photographers are going to be pointing their cameras at you, and you will likely live in their photo albums forevermore. That means your outfit needs to communicate something subtly different from what every other attendee is wearing. Let me make this concrete. You've probably seen those gorgeous, strappy floral wedding guest dresses all over Pinterest. The little spaghetti straps, the flowy skirt, the romantic vibe. But in my opinion, this is not the right look as the officiant. You don't want to look like just another attendee or a bridesmaid. Your outfit will pull focus in a weird way without actually elevating you. But don't be disappointed, because this doesn't mean that you can't wear something super stylish or attractive, or even a little bit skimpy. It just means that we need to make a few additions or adjustments to the outfit during the ceremony. So starting out with advice for women, here's the move. If you want to wear something romantic, feminine, fun, you can. You just need to add a layering piece. I'm talking about a shawl, a bolero, a shrug, a duster. You could wear even a long open kimono style topper or a crop jacket, a sheer overlay, or even a structured wrap. That extra layer does two things at once. First, it adds a visual element of formality and structure. It signals this person has a job here. If you're wearing a dress that shows a bit more skin, it covers you up in a way that makes your outfit a tiny bit more conservative for the wedding. Second, and this is the part I love, it's removable. After the ceremony, you slip out of the duster, you toss the shawl over the chair, and the dress underneath is now your reception outfit, your party outfit. Presto changeo, you're ready to party. So you get the best of both worlds. You look the part during the ceremony, and you look like yourself at the reception. A few specific combos that I've seen that work beautifully. You can wear a maroon or burgundy monochrome look, a dress plus a matching topper, which feels rich and intentional and photographs gorgeously. You could alternatively wear a floral dress with a long neutral duster over it. Suddenly, the floral dress feels styled rather than guest-coded. Alternatively, you could wear a red jumpsuit with a sheer overlay or a duster, major energy and fully appropriate, or a dark dress with a structured shrug or mock neck overlay. Especially good if the wedding is more formal. Also, one fashion note that's a little bit fun, pay attention to brooches. There's something almost papal about a well-placed brooch. It pays a quiet little homage to the religious roots of the officiant role, even if your ceremony is fully secular. It's a tiny detail and most guests won't consciously register it, but it adds gravitas. A handful of quick rules that will save you future regret. Obviously, don't wear white. I shouldn't have to say this, but don't wear white, butter yellow, beige, ivory, or cream. Also, pay attention to colors like a blush that is so pale that it will photograph as white. The bride owns the white spectrum that day. Next, be cautious with black. I know, black is everyone's default formal color, but black absorbs light, which means it can photograph kind of weird, especially at outdoor weddings. It can also feel a touch funeral adjacent at a celebration. If you want a dark color, navy or rich dark browns photograph much better. Next, watch your background. Find out what's going to be behind you during the the ceremony. If it's a green floral arch, you're going to weirdly blend in with the background. I've actually personally made this mistake, and I felt like I sort of blended in with the background, so I do speak from experience. Also, skip anything too sheer or too short. You're going to be standing for a very long time, and you'll likely be photographed in a bunch of different positions, so make sure you're in something comfortable when you're moving, sitting, hugging the couple, and signing the marriage license. Okay, real talk for a second. If you're watching this video, there's a really good chance the outfit isn't actually the thing keeping you up at night. What's actually keeping you up is probably actually writing the wedding ceremony. The what do I say? Or what if I forget something important? It's what if I sound corny or too religious or not religious enough or just not like them? It's the public speaking part and the weight of the whole thing. I built an online course for first-time officiants called More Than Words for exactly that feeling. It's a 4-module course. The total runtime is about 90 extremely concise, no fluff minutes. And it'll walk you through my full 4-step method for officiating a wedding. How to meet with the couple, how to write a ceremony that actually sounds like them, how to run the rehearsal, and also how to deliver it without your hands shaking. It's a thing I wish someone had handed me when I officiated my first wedding. It's $49 and the link is in the description. If the outfit anxiety is a stand-in for something bigger, that's where to go next. Now back to outfits. If you're leaning more masculine in your style, whether you're a man or a woman who loves a good suit or anywhere on the gender spectrum, the principles are similar, but the execution is a little bit different. Here's the headline. A suit is your friend, but not necessarily a black suit and not necessarily a suit that looks like you're going to a job interview. A few directions to consider. A 3-piece suit, meaning jacket, vest, and pants. This is genuinely magic for officiating. The vest does the same job that a duster does for feminine outfits. It adds a layer of structure and formality. And once the ceremony is over, the jacket comes off, the sleeves get rolled up, and you're relaxed. Same outfit, 2 energies. Next, color really matters. A medium tone suit, think warm browns, olive, deep navy, soft gray, or even a muted maroon, will photograph beautifully and feel celebratory rather than corporate. The black suit is fine, but it can feel a bit dark at a wedding. Same problem as with dresses. And again, it will absorb light, so it doesn't always photograph well. Next, patterns are okay here. A subtle pinstripe, a window pane, or a structured weave. These will all look intentional and a little bit stylish without being loud. Also, a pocket square is your version of the brooch. It's a tiny detail that can add a big upgrade. Things that I would skip on the menswear side include, obviously, an ill-fitting rental tux or a short sleeve dress shirt. Anything that looks like you grabbed it on the way to a bank job in 2007. The fit matters more than the price tag. A well-tailored cheap suit beats an unaltered expensive one every single time. So how do you decide what to actually wear? Here's the actual step-by-step process I'd follow if I were you. Step 1, ask the couple if they have any preferences on what you wear. I know it's a boring answer, but seriously, you just need to ask them. They might have a specific color palette that they'd love you to honor. They also might have one specific thing that they prefer you avoid. They might say, we don't care, wear whatever. In which case you have full creative freedom. But asking takes 30 seconds and removes a huge amount of guesswork. And couples almost always appreciate that you asked instead of assumed. Step 2, find out what's behind you. As I already mentioned, I've personally made this mistake. So ask the couple or the wedding planner if there is one, or just look at venue photos. Your goal is to know what color the backdrop is so you don't accidentally camouflage yourself like I did. Step 3, match the formality of the wedding. If it's a black tie wedding, you're in a tux or floor-length dress territory. If it's a backyard barbecue wedding, you can wear a sundress with a jacket or a linen suit. Look at the invitation, look at the venue, look at what the couple is wearing, and aim for one notch dressier than you would as a guest. As the officiate, you can always be slightly more formal than the average guest, but you should never be less formal. Step 4, layer up. Build your outfit with the layering principle in mind. The base layer is your reception outfit. The added layer is what makes it ceremony appropriate. This is the secret sauce. Step 5, try it on with the shoes, standing up for 30 minutes. Please do this. Try on the full outfit at home, stand in it for at least 30 minutes, practice reading the ceremony out loud while wearing it, and make sure that nothing pinches, slides, gaps, or rides up. Make sure your shoes are tolerable. Wedding ceremonies are short, but they feel longer when you're uncomfortable, and the photos will catch that on your face. Now, a quick lightning round. Here are a few things to avoid. 1, wearing a dress dress with thin straps and no layer. You're gonna look like a bridesmaid. Add a topper, always. Second, new shoes you haven't broken in. You will be standing the whole time. You'll also be scuttling around before the ceremony, talking to guests, arranging things last minute. You might be running back and forth between where the bride and groom are to the site of the ceremony, and you need to be comfortable while you do this. Third, a bag, a clutch, or a phone in your pocket. You don't need any of it. Hand it to a trusted friend or stash it under a chair. There's no reason why you should be holding anything other than the mic and your notebook or a padfolio with the script. Fourth, statement earrings that hit your face. If you're going to be mic'd up, and you probably should be, anything dangly near your jaw will create wrestling. Studs are going to be your friend. Fifth, going to matchy-matchy with the wedding party. You don't want to look like you snuck up there with the bridesmaids. Coordinate with the palette, but stand apart from the group, unless the couple has explicitly asked that you match. Lastly, don't keep things in your pockets. I kind of already mentioned this one, but just to reiterate, it will add weird bulk to your crotch area, and no one really needs that. Now, one last thing. At the end of the day, the couple chose you because they love you. They asked you to officiate because of who you are, not what you wear. So if you take nothing else from this video, take this. Pick something you feel powerful in, something that makes you stand a little bit taller. That feeling in your body, that confidence is an important part of looking great up there. If this helped, please subscribe. I'm putting out a new video every week for first-time officiants, and I'd love to keep showing up for you. And if you're realizing that the outfit was the easy part, go check out More Than Words. It's the full method that I use every time I officiate a wedding, and it's designed for someone who has never done this before and who doesn't want to waste a second of their time. The link is in the description. I'll see you in the next video.